Hello everyone, I hope you are well. My name is Nick. We've got everything set up. I've got my shadow behind me. It's Need for Speed Hot Pursuit on the PlayStation 3. We'll do a bit of a free drive first of all for a couple of minutes to allow me to get my eye in. Then we'll drive around like crazy. I do own the Lamborghini DLC pack there, so we'll do a few races there. They tend to be a bit chaotic. It'll be a racer rather than the police, and you get chased by helicopters, you've got EMP weapons, spike strips, all that sort of stuff, so it should promise to be quite interesting. We'll just take, as I say, a drive through at the first of all with the McLaren, the orange McLaren. I wish I had one of these cars in real life, but I don't, and I wish that the McLaren Formula 1 team would suddenly get to the front of the grid, which they won't anytime soon. Hopefully you're watching this a few years after it's recorded and McLaren are all over the shop. So let's go, start your engines. Start engine, right, get your motor running. Step onto the highway, looking for adventure, or whatever comes your way. We got to make it happen. So it's night time, it might start raining in a minute from memory. Now we've done a few of these videos so far with a picture-in-picture. I just want to test to death before I do any sort of like streaming, because there's going to be errors I make. I just want to gradually improve. So far we've only done GTA 5 and Need for Speed on the PlayStation 3, but we will do other ones. I want to bring you some PlayStation 4 bits and pieces, but it's just experimenting picture-in-picture really. We might do an experiment stream quite soon, but I'll let you know if that's the case. I just want to perfect it a bit really. It's all about practice makes perfect. Unless it's my gameplay, then we're not. Now I do own Need for Speed 4 The Rivals as well, but it's a very temperamental disc. I would like to show you a few videos on that as well, so maybe the disc needs a wipe, but I'll have a look at that at some future point. Now I'm taking a shortcut. I don't think I know all the shortcuts in this game, but it's good to drive through them. Excellent stuff. Do you own this game? Well, I don't think too many people play it online anymore. This is being played offline, but it had a number of DLCs. I don't own all of them, but I certainly own the Porsche and the Lamborghini pack. So we're going to do a few Lamborghini races. Hooray! It's all about learning to slide here, getting your nitros. All the cars sound a little bit different. It's going to be a Lambo video. Try and make it about, I don't know, half an hour, something like that. I've been weighing up in my mind to do some GTA 5 missions, like try and play the game properly, but I'm not sure about that because it could take a while to do. Itchy nose, excuse me. Right, through the barriers. I don't know where this is because it's night time. Through some back alley. Whoa! Yeah, that was close. See, when I first did one of these videos, the picture-in-picture was a side-on view, so I had to turn to the side and took my eye off the road. Here, I just glance up to you. Hello! It's got a sticky button, which helps sometimes. But anyway, let's get out of here. Go to the Lambos and the exciting races. Hopefully. I won't do the cops this time. We might do cops in a future video. We'll just have a bit of fun there. Now, these aren't walkthroughs, as I say. These are just fun plays. They're just experimental. Will this ever go to live stream? It'll be good. One thing I don't know about live streams, because when you're playing, there's all the super chats that go down the side. How do you answer those when you're playing, or don't you? Do you just let those run independently? What do you do there? Let me know about that. So we're going to take the Lamborghini Countach out. Probably the white one. Bram, 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 bram. Right, so. Cannonball Gauntlet Race. You know what that means, don't you? Gauntlet Race. I think we have to outrun the police over a certain distance, and we've got a few weapons. Look, we've got spike strips, we've got turbo, and we've got jamming. So you can jam signals if the police are after you trying to track you. We've got no EMPs on this one. I will have to edit the cutscenes, otherwise we might get done by EA. But let's not talk about Article 13 at all, because that's even scarier. What's going to happen then, I don't know. I don't think it's going to affect gameplay, to be honest. So you see the police is chasing me in my rear view mirror. I ditched a spike strip, and that's him gone. Got 5 left. You see the distance there in the right, 4 or so kilometres or miles to go. We're through the desert. Listen to that engine sound. Lovely stuff. No, I can hear the police again. Best times are saved on here. I used to play this every single day. Right, spike strip will be good for him, I think. Line him up. Boomer. There we go. So in this town, the criminals have spike strips. That seems quite fair. Right, run that roadblock, I think. Spike strip is deployed. Now do listen to what the police have to say, because that's clues. Try and take shortcuts if you can do. To get the gold award, it's 4 minutes 30. The time, I'm just coming up to a minute. What makes it difficult is there is traffic everywhere. I just glanced round one there. Whoa, see, look at that. And that does make you take, man, a very odd line. Now, you can wreck the cops. There we go. They have a damage line on the top, and he's doomed. I mean, this game, I do keep going back to this game every now and again. It is so much fun, especially the more chaotic races, which I haven't shown you up to now, which hopefully I will do. There's only a set amount of police on here. Now, I wish Drive Club had free roam, but it doesn't. Oh, what happened there? I crashed. Drive Club is PlayStation 4. Great game, but it hasn't got free roam. This has. And I think the game with free roam on it, like GTA, a lot of the Need for Speed games, that's what brings the longevity, really. Right, can I take him out? Not sure. Let's just go on the inside. Bit of nitros. I think I missed him there. Look, waste of a spike strip. Yeah, well, I'm going to take him out. Now, if your car takes too much damage, you will be out. But fortunately, the police are a little bit fragile. Right, can't have too much longer to go. What's that? 5 point... Oh, it's much further than I thought. 5 point odd miles. Definitely need glasses, Nick. Round there. Police will lie in wait in alcoves behind rocks, ready to make chase. But good luck catching a Lamborghini Countach. Good evolution of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit on the PlayStation 1. That's Hot Pursuit 3 I own. That was great. Got a few videos about that up. Nothing like this though, picture in picture. I'm not sure we'll do any picture in picture PlayStation 1 game. Oh no. He knocked me into the side. You never know though, I might surprise you. Roll Cage or Roll Cage 2. Boof. Take that, sir. Right. Good, and I'll ram you again. So you've got a turbo as well. They're activated by doing either one of the direction buttons. Serves you right, sir. Either one of the direction buttons. Round here, see, that's telling you where to go. Check out the map too. I think the first video I did of this, I put my picture-in-picture over the actual EMP stuff. So I had to try and find where to put it. Couldn't put it just above because the map, so I put it slightly above that. Moving very fast, this thing. Hooray! Whoa! Come on, Nick, come on. I always give myself encouragement here as we go off to the side. Yeah, and I'll make contact with you as well in a minute. Nice bit of sliding, not perfect. We should be able to do a few races on this as well against other people. Also, that's when it gets really good. Being chased by the police and also racing other computer opponents. I'm trying to glance at the map every so often, so it's a really tight corner here. Almost took it perfectly, but you don't want to lose too much speed. Right, have I got... No, I've got no spike strips left. I've got a turbo and a jammer. So yeah, the spike strip would have come in very handy about now. Go away, police car. They've got sports cars as well. Turbo! Don't bump into any traffic, Nick. Oh, this is getting a bit scary. Cool, that's going to burn a bit of rubber. Oof! Yes. So that's the only problem with it, turbo. You're going to get... Well, I think... I hope I had my seatbelt on there. That would have killed me. Right, you can... As I say, if you crash too many times, you won't make it to the end and you'll have to start again. So this is a bit up from free roam, isn't it? This is Excitement City. So, if you think the channel's boring, then think again. This is high-end sports car racing, chased by the police, action with traffic. Boof. There we go, finish. Cannonball. 457.92. The bronze awards are the lowest of awards, but it is an award. Not as good as my best time ever. Well, there you go. What are you going to do? I've already got 20 most wanted ratings. That's the most you can get in this. I haven't unlocked or completed every race in there because it just gets too difficult, but maybe I should. Right, next down we'll do the comeback tour. Okie doke, I think this is going to be a straight race. Get ready to edit, Nick, the intro. Loading time on this isn't too bad. The Lamborghini Diablo we take out now. Choice of colours.
In the 90s, the Diablo replaced the Countach and was yet again the showcase for Lamborghini's now legendary V12 engine.
That's nice. So the Lamborghini Diablo replaced the Countach. I didn't know that. So we learn as well as we go along. Load. It's give you some tips there in the top right. I never really read them. I might have read them at the start, but it's pretty obvious stuff. Tips. Go fast. Don't crash. Glide round the corners perfectly. Avoid getting stuck by the police. That's good. That's all the tips I can give you, really. But night racing is always going to give me a little bit of trouble. Hooray! Hooray, hooray, hooray. So it's a bit of a departure, these type of videos for the channel, but I want to add a bit more to it. Gives you extra options, keeps it more varied, doesn't it, really? So we've got the standard retro reviews, got those diary cam things we do at the moment, and these type of reviews, and we might have a look at other stuff. Right, here we go. So this is a proper race. I might not look at you for a bit, because I've got to concentrate here. See my position? It's in 6th place. If you fall far behind, there is a bit of rubber banding. So don't hit the lead too early. It's probably the secret behind that. Oh, man. Right, okay. So this is the heart of the game, to be honest with you. I haven't got any weapons there. You can see on the bottom left. So no weapons on this. It's just straight racing. I'd imagine the police are going to come after us at some point, but there's no way of fighting back. Well, I think they are. I'm not 100% sure now. Check out the map, see where all my opponents are. 6th place. Got to come in the top 3 to get awards. Extra points for overtaking, of course. Do look at the map. So there's a really hard right coming up. I need to work myself way for that. Don't need to brake too much. It's all about learning how to drift. Right, so this is fairly straight now, and then a hard left around this mountain pass. In some of the races, you can write off your opponents. See, the rubber bandies come past me, and there will be traffic as well to make things awkward. I find it quite hard to see where I'm going now. You are 1.64 seconds behind, in front of someone else. Oh, look at that. Right into a lorry. I think I need the Countach back. Right, 6th place. Up into... yeah, 6th place. My bounty has gone up. Come on, through the tunnel. No tunnel is identical to each other. Some of the traffic on this moves so slow. Oof. Yeah, felt that. 5th place poodling along. I think they might have had an accident. Coming through here. Now, occasionally your opponents go really slow for some reason. Maybe they got a technical problem. You can slipstream, which I just did there. 4th place. Just keep in contact. As long as you're in contact with the leaders, about 1.5 miles to go, you've always got a bit of a chance on this. There's a full moon there. Oh, why are you coming past? That's a Zonda that's just gone past, is it? Looks like a Zonda. Yeah, right. Or is it another Lamborghini? Hard to tell. Top speed, 200. Or plus 200 points. Right, 2nd place. Only one person in front of me now, and this is way fast. I can't see where the hell I'm going. I'm having to use any traffic in front of me, their headlights or their tail lights, to see where we're sweeping to. Never, oh man, never do this in the real world. Now, with VR, I think it'd be impossible. Very arcade feel this rather than a reality thing. Oof. Oh. Yes. Right, 3rd place, lost a lot. 4th place, lost a lot of speed there, folks. You need to come in the top 3 to get in the world. Another tunnel. I think I might have blown this. 1.6, is that 1.6 miles? Need some fast driving now. Oh, I need a bit of daylight too, to be honest. Woo! Haven't been in any amazing crashes yet, apart from crashing into that lorry. I mean, a Lamborghini speeding at this speed, crashing into a lorry coming into the opposite direction about 30 miles an hour would be pretty, well, deadly, I'd imagine. No options in this game to drive the lorry. No DLCs there. How fast does this thing move? It moves a little bit quicker than Test Drive 2 on the Commodore Amiga, and I come fourth, so that's not good enough. Fourth isn't good enough, folks. But I won't, man, I was disappointed with that. I should have done a bit better. I thought top 3 was a dead cert, but let's not labour on it. This is all about fun. This is fun play. This is fun play. Fun play. Fun play. Definitely fun play. Right? Yes. Right, next up, let's get out of here, onto the map, and try the third whatever mission it is on the Lamborghini pack. I think I will go in again, maybe later on the week or next week will be the cops. Here come the police. Here come the police. Right, Rogue Element. Reminds me of Star Wars. Rogue Element, a Star Wars story. Well, there's Rogue One, wasn't there? Right, this is Lamborghini Elemento, I think, or Sacramento. Elemento, my dear Watson. So, if you're into Lamborghinis, the DLC pack for Lamborghinis is good, although they do sound roughly the same. Interesting to see the Lamborghini Police pack. I'm not sure although I own it, I'm not sure I've played that too much, to be honest. Do you own this? Let me know. Have you completed the game? If you have, then yeah. I used to think I was alright at this, then I went online and I realised that I wasn't. I'm not one for practicing the same game over and over again. I think that's the problem. With so many retro games, literally there's thousands. I don't class this as a retro game, but lots of retro games that I play most of the time, you'd be like, minute here, 2 minutes there, 1 minute there, which is good. Right, so, we're in a sort of race again, but we've got all our weapons, and you can see they're just loading up there. Yeah, right, good. Different course. There's the police in their Lamborghini Diablos. Right, so we just drifted past them. It's a decent sized race. It's 11.5 miles. Don't use your weapons too early. Try and take out your opponent. Now, whoops. Cool, that's a bit aggressive. Very aggressive police here. Your opponents also have weapons. Don't need to do anything too crazy in the first half of the race. It's all about the second half. Just gradually let it come back to you. Is this game awesome or what? Right, okay. I think I could really get into streaming, you know. As I say, I'm not sure how I can read the comments and answer the comments while playing at the same time, but it could be fun. I do have the wire now to my camera. I haven't tested it now, but I do have the wire, so in theory, I am technically set up to do it. I've only got one computer screen though. Does that make a difference? Oof. Wowzers. Right, okay. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is lag, but, you know, you don't know till you do the first one, do you? And the wowzers. And the first one is always going to be the most tricky one, and after that you just keep doing them until you get better and better and better. In theory. Boof. Oh, roadblock, and I didn't get through. Didn't get through the roadblock. Under the roadblock. It's good that when you crash in this, it puts you back into the race, so you don't have to build up momentum again, so the boring bit's gone. Still got a lot of weapons left, and I'm in second place somehow. How am I in second place? I'm going to be in first place in a minute. Right over the top. Right, helicopter stuff. Excellent. So people that like helicopters in their games, well done. And I've crashed into a car. I got distracted by the blinking helicopter. Right, round that. Right, second place. Roadblock compromise because we got round it. It's good to drive in second place behind a computer car so he drives through the roadblock and you can just follow it through. Right, we've got an EMP lock on us. We need to outrun that. Oh, we've hit a spike strip. Those helicopters are deadly. Watch them. Now, you can do an EMP attack on the helicopter, but it's a bit tricky to line that up. So avoiding another spike strip there. In fourth place after all that tomfoolery. Boof. Oh, I've taken out one of my opponents. That's good. So that's the end of him. Oh, another EMP lock. Oh, I've got to lose the lock. Right, did. Now, you can lose a lot by weaving and taking shortcuts. So long, Copper, so long. Oof. Right, didn't know if that was me or them then, but I've taken them down, right. That might be Airwolf. Third place. We've still got 5.5 miles left. Craziness. I think this is the best mission we've done so far. We could have taken a shortcut up the top there. And as I was looking at that shortcut, which is always the way, I've crashed. I don't think I can have too many more crashes before the car's written off. Whoops, who was that? Right, so I'm way down the field now. Police there. Might be able to take out this policeman. He's on the red. I don't think the police can take out themselves. I'll do as much damage as I can. EMP. No. Damn, I've wasted EMP there. They evaded the lock. Oof. An EMP is when it locks onto a car and causes a short in all their electronics. This will be a type 1. Or it causes a short in all their electronics and causes an explosion. But you knew that already, didn't you? That was for non-EMP, right? What's that helicopter going to do? That's going to drop a spike strip, I'd imagine. But there's not been too many roadblocks we've had to take care of so far. That's gone. So long, sir. Of course, can you imagine if the police all had Lamborghini Diablos? That'd be a nightmare. How would the newspapers report this? Lamborghini chase. I mean, if the police did have Lamborghini Diablos, I think I would join up. Yeah, here's your police car. It's a Lamborghini Diablo. Oh right, I was expecting some sort of Fiat Punto or something, or a Panda car. Right, EMP missed again. How long have we got left now? 2 miles. We're getting to the business end. We're still in third place. Right, good. Through that. So someone's gone through the roadblock already. Crash escape. Second place. I think one of my opponents went into the roadblock and got held up. Second place would be good, but anything can happen in the last mile. Look at the police. Their road holding's brilliant. Look at that on the inside. Why can't I do that? Maybe a Lamborghini Elemento is not quite as good. Now, 1 mile to the finish. All we got left is a jammer device, and I don't think that's going to do us much use. Right. Woo! Take the corner. Take the corner. Avoid that spike strip. Avoid that. We're in first place. I didn't even notice. That's them gone. We might win this. We've won it. We won. We are the champions, my friend. Whoa. 5:34 gold award. That's quite close compared to my best ever time. 5:34. There we go. Do you know, everyone, you just saw a good bit of gameplay. Remember where you are when you saw this. Remember where you were when you saw Nick win a race. Amazing stuff. We should call this day Nick Wins a Race Day. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. Right, next up. We won't do the last one. We could do it at a future later date. Resting Arrest. Now, this is going to be a bit good. 11, is that 12 miles? I definitely need to get glasses. That's too far. 25 odd miles. As I say, I didn't really want the video to go more than about half an hour, 40 minutes. 40 minutes at the most. Half an hour is nice. Half an hour is a nice bite-sized chunk. You got stuff to do. You're busy people. You can't watch me all day. Unless you click on all the videos, then well done you. Excellent. I try and keep you entertained as much as I possibly can. It's my mission. So let's do this thing. Another cutscene to edit. Looks like we're in the forest here. We've got weapons again. Great. So we're going to end on a high. Boo 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 da da dee da 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 dee da. Now I'm playing Need for Speed and I know why. Yeah, yeah. Retro gaming, retro gaming, retro gaming. That's a song. Let's record it. Well, this isn't retro gaming, is it? This is just slightly old gaming. That's what I call it. PlayStation 3 to PlayStation 4. Right, back in the Countach, was it? Right, okay, so it's a race with weapons. Not overly long. Well, it is quite long. Right, the police, is that a Diablo again? It's something different. In 5th place, the car doesn't seem as quick as the Elemento. Oh, it's knocking me into the side. That's no... Oh, see? I had no chance there. Absolutely no chance. Got knocked into the side and there's already traffic parked there. Right, so I'm already behind. You probably noticed already, but the yellow arrow on the map is me. Should have taken a shortcut there again. Roadblock, but got through that. Right, 4th place. It's good that we can hear the police radio as well. I don't think they bargained on that. They should have a secret signal. Through. Nice bend. Not perfect, but nicer than most of the time. Need to gain... Where's all the other opponents? They're just a little bit ahead. I need the police to set up a roadblock ahead of them. When you control the police, you can order a roadblock ahead. Air support again. Right, getting serious. Ooh. See, when you're right behind the police car, you do not want them to drop a spike strip, but it's impossible to know what they're going to do. We've conserved all our weapons so far. Around that, yeah. I'm not gonna, whenever you see the helicopter hovering midway along the road, you know it's dropped a spike strip. It never fires any missiles, and you're dead, sir. Oh, I thought I was going to take him out. Then might be able to do him. Yes. He. I'm sorry, officer. I hope that wasn't RoboCop, or else I might be in trouble later on. Yeah, you can say that again. We go round the lighthouse. I know that quite well. Well, that was quick. Right, the next 2 twits. What were they in? Mercedes, did it say? Right, over this bridge. This is one of my favourite bits of the game, I think, this bridge. There's lots of good bits of the game. Turbo activated, right. Caused me trouble last time. Don't bump into any traffic, Nick. Oh, look. See, they only have to nudge you. They only have to nudge you and then you're doomed. Forward. Right. In the mountains now. There is no snow. Check out the weapons we got left. We got 1 turbo. 4 spike strips. Oh, no. We're jamming. I hope you like jamming too. Right, so we're in 5th place, which is basically rubbish after our shock win before. But we've got huge distance left to cover in here, so it's not the end of the world. We'd easily get past my... Oh! Phew, that was lucky. I drove through them like they were tinfoil, and I've already got another policeman on my tail. If you take out all the police for the end, it's happy days. But I really want them to... Come on, please get him. Yeah? Yay! EMP successful. Yeah, but I really want to get to the end and save as much of my weapons as possible. Look at all these tyre tracks on the road. I think there's a lot of racing that goes down in this town. 3rd place. That'll do for the time being. As long as you're in the mix of things. So police car up ahead. 2nd place there. Nudge your opponents happily away. So you can tell already, can't you, that online... against a load of people that are roughly the same as you. This game is absolutely heaps and heaps of fun. I'm hoping Need for Speed Rivals, I've only played that a bit, because as I say, it doesn't load all the time. Hopefully that's as much fun as this, but with better graphics. I'll have to upload that one in better quality. Oh, good, takedown. That looked a bit like that McLaren I was driving in the test bit earlier on. There's a lot of helicopters round this gaff. Check out how long we've got to go, but it will tell us when there's a mile left to go. Boom. Turbo. Oh, look, I got hit by the MP. What speed are we doing here? 207. We've dodged the helicopter strip. I'm not surprised going this fast. So it's good to do this probably when you've got about a mile out and you're in 5th place. The rubber banding is going to bring my opponents to me really, really quickly. Unless I do that, of course. You crazy fool, as Mr. T would say, with his chunky jewellery on. It's Sunday at time of recording. Hope you're having a good week, and I've crashed again there and span around like a twit. Oh, I'm busted. Ooh, busted like McFly got busted there. Brilliant. Have we really been playing this about half an hour already? We have, haven't we? Good, good. Well, I hope you like that Need for Speed video. I do like the racing ones the most so far, I must say. So I hope you're enjoying them. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow. It's Patreon as well if you want to help it a bit more, go in the right direction. And yeah, till next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And Jenkins.